Warm welcome to York Lions Stadium, just north of Toronto, for live Canadian Championship action.
Our goal from day one was to try to win the spring season and try to win this fall season. And obviously, starting off the first 4 games with a loss and 3 draws wasn't the best thing for that. But we can almost, manage minutes and rotating the team. In the cup, you can have a stronger run and hopefully play an MLS team.
Telfer puts it in, and that's the opening goal. And Pauli didn't do his job, and it's the opening goal. Meanwhile, there's a problem here for one of the FC Edmonton players. Delivers near post. Oh, it's another one. They've done it again. 2 goals in the space of 3 minutes, both from corners. And York 9 lead FC Edmonton by 2-0. Know all about the set pieces now, and the danger, and there's a third. Well, we talked about the set pieces. Once again, no marking, it just wasn't there. Into the heart of the penalty area. Edwini Bonsu turning, and they've got a goal back. They have got one back now. Y9 backline. Just want to shore it up. Should be Inghams, didn't get there. Oh, but now the referee's whistle has gone. I don't think it's going to count. Jeff Paulus thinks they've scored, but the referee's whistle did go. The referee doesn't want to hear the protests. The referee blows his whistle for the final time. Drama to the last, and the protests persist at the end of this game. And this might have been a very different thing at 3-2, but it's not, it's 3-1, giving FC Edmonton just a little bit of hope going into the second leg.
Lose concentration, focus on what we had to do. We had a job individually as a team, and we didn't do our job, so we got punished for it. So I want to just forget that game ever happened right now.
We're trying to explain something. And what? Either you're a baby or you're a baby.
Okay, Trini, leave it. Trini, leave it. Leave it. Just leave it. Let's go. Come on. Trini. Here for a sec. One of the big reasons that you're here is because you enjoy life. I love it. And I love that attitude about you. So in the game, enjoy life. Have demands, good, but sometimes just watch kind of how hard you're getting on some of them, because some can't handle, right? Everyone's different. But enjoy it. Yeah? Because you're here to help all the younger ones to become better. Okay.
Real simple.
Leader.
Just knocking the ball around. Good.
Because you always have to run your mouth.
I don't always have to run my mouth. I'm not gonna sit there and not let my voice be heard or share my point or however I see it. That's how I saw it, and I call it out. But I guess it was a heated moment, and the more I say this or they say that, it wasn't going anywhere. So that's what happened today. Other than that, it was a really great practice.
You just like the sound of your own voice, and you like confrontation.
What happened? Why are you crying? Kimani. What happened? What happened? I have a son. He's 5 years now. What happened? What happened? Why are you crying? You get caught with what? He's my eyeball. He's still a baby. To me, knowing that I'm about to walk away and go play, that was the toughest sacrifice that I had to make, like walking away from him like that.
We are now officially into stoppage time. Appears to be 3 minutes of added time. 2 goals in 3 minutes is what FC Edmonton needs to stay alive. Headed from the FC Edmonton keeper, and they break through finally. In the 94th minute, the goose egg is finally broken. But is it too little, too late for the Eddies? (3-2) on aggregate. A second goal for FC Edmonton would advance them. Ongaro! It looks like that is going to do it. Well, the Eddies made it interesting with a late goal, but it wasn't enough to overcome the 3-1 deficit. As York 9 FC hangs on, they will advance to the 3rd round of the Canadian Championship, where they will take on MLS side Montreal Impact.
Está bien, ¿no?
Sí.
Cuando flexiono no, pero está en el medio, ¿no?
Sí, está bien.
It's the tattoo of basically the sun from the flag of Argentina. And you know, I grew up in Argentina. I moved there when I was 10. Obviously, I'm Canadian, but you know, my blood's Argentine and my whole family's from Argentina. So you know, just a way to represent it over there.
¿Te duele más el tatuaje o la patada de los defensas del Calgary?
Me parece más las patadas.
So would you say home is still Argentina for you, or have you got accustomed to Canada?
I think home is Canada, is Toronto.
Yeah.
We came here because the situation in Argentina wasn't the best. I knew English, kind of like I know French here, so basically nothing. And when I came, it's just, you know, no friends, no family. It was just kind of, soccer was the only way to kind of talk to people. And somehow, you know, that football and that sport language were just there. And, you know, I ended up making my best friends for that, so. I owe a lot to soccer.
That's great. That's
yeah.
great.
What's up, guys? How are you? The East-York Dragon. Hey, this is the best flag ever.
It's going up on the website. On the pitch, excellent. You couldn't ask for more. He hated to lose. He loved to play. I remember one match where the other coach said, "Can you tell him to stop laughing at my players?" I said, "He's not laughing. He's so excited when he beats someone, and it isn't to make fun of them. He's just so happy here that he's smiling. He's not laughing." He goes, "Yeah, but he's laughing every time." I said, "Well, he's beating your players every time." So, thanks. At least I have hair now.
You still got it.
You know.
Demonstrate, pass, follow, right foot, yes, outside the square, good. Down 2, give and go. Right foot only again. Pass, come back, pass to me here. Give and go, yes. Pass, round the corner. Yes, there, up, back, round the corner. Good.
Manitoba is a very diverse community, and there's some great programs for new Canadians and immigrants to try and help refugees assimilate into Winnipeg and Manitoba.
Good passing, keep your distances. Trust your teammates. One touch finish, there it is! Yes! What a strike!
It's just a way for us to engage. It's a very important part of who we are as a club and establishing that franchise. And I think then what that does is it builds connection.
Valor's number one.
Number one, baby.
Number one.
There you go.
Number one fan right here, future player.
1, 2, 3. Hey!
give myself so much expectation. I put so much things on me, and that's when results wasn't going well, and I wasn't playing well. It just took a toll on me, and then obviously my family back home. I really started to miss my son and my mom. It was probably the first year that I actually started missing them like this. You know, and that was tough for me. I honestly felt like I was losing myself.
What the chances are of the spring season winning?
I'm mad can't mean them in serious, boy. Yeah, men and them gonna ask me that, boy.
Oh, don't worry, there's one more.
If I think we can win the spring season.
Oh yeah. What did you think? I know. What did they think you would say, right?
What the fuck? Yeah. What the fuck? I turned and I said, what do you expect me to say? We're gonna finish last? What kind of shit is that?
I didn't. Right. I did. Okay, one more. Yo, the question is.
Kareem Moses and Malonga having word with the officials, and perhaps just a stern cautioning if Moses was to be the one involved. For FC Edmonton, goals has to be the only mindset. The worst offense in the league, still struggling to put the ball in the net. Malonga in for Camargo, and there it is! The Eddies had all the momentum in the first half, but the Cavs were just waiting in the wing for their opportunity. We have our third substitution of the afternoon, who enters the match here in the 68th minute. Kareem Moses slowly makes his way to the bench.
We made a sub, and the player decided he was going to take his time and come off, and we're down 1-0. So I suspended the player for a week from traveling. So he was dealing with all of these pressures outside of the game that initially I wasn't, I probably wasn't aware of as much as I should have been. And but we had a good chat about that. So it was a good time. We were able to, we set an example within the team of our expectations when players are subbed off and the mentality of the group. And it was also a good time to let Kareem go home and see his son and maybe just recharge a little bit.
Miss.
Holding my son for a long time, like a very, very long time. I felt like a piece of something left too. Like that was one stress off your shoulder.
Daddy, let's go on the seesaw.
Remembering, hey Kareem, this is what it's about. If you tend to stay in this place, which is a dark place, then this kid that is smiling here doesn't have a chance in life.
Say hi. Say hi to the camera. Huh? Yeah. Push him off.
What's that over there?
What's that?
Regular drinks? You having drinks
Oh,
over there?
well, yeah, well, you're going to the game where,
Okay, good.
people over.
Because I don't like parties until it's ready for a
I know,
party.
okay, bye.
All right, bye. Mwah.
Got all your stuff?
I believe so.
Extra shirt just in case?
Extra shirt just in case.
It's a big day today. He's minimizing it because that's what he needs to do, and he always will focus just on the game and not anything afterwards, where I'm in it for the long haul, so I'm ready to celebrate already.
I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without Veronica. She's been first class, because every good man needs a good woman behind you. She's followed me around. She's an incredible supporter of it. She's as invested in the 23 players we've signed and our coaching staff as I am.
Welcome to Spruce Meadows in Calgary, Alberta. The spring season title is on the line this evening, with Cavalry FC needing just 1 point to be crowned champions and book their spot in the CPL Championship final in October. Here, these two teams have met once before in league play, but twice in the Canadian Championship, so they know each other very well.
I'm sure there'll be some drama today, you know. They're desperate to beat us. Our guys refuse to lose.
I tell myself I'm not losing this game. So it doesn't matter if it's Calgary, it doesn't matter if it's York 9, it doesn't matter if it's Edmonton. I go into every game thinking I'm gonna win. Calgary has to lose sometime.
Okay, look. Final thing. There's a lot of talk out there about this, that, and the other. Let's play the fucking game. We've had 11 games now. 11 games we've played fucking well, right? When we have momentum, we punish. When they have momentum, we stop it. That's it. Simple, okay? Let's huddle up. Give it, win it, okay? Then again, read the situation, what's happening. Come on.
Great atmosphere, great layout, and of course when your team is 7-0, it doesn't really hurt either. In the world of sports, when you're winning, everyone wants to be around. Between Cavalry and Forge, 1 point. Again, all that is needed for the home side here to claim the spring season title. Becker laying that one off for Borges. Forge now pushing forward. Here's Awua. And now that one's in the box. And how about that for a start for Forge? 5th minute.
Awua does really well down the left-hand side, cuts it back, and what a tough technique that is. Kyle Becker with his left foot keeps his hips over top of it.
There you go!
A corner kick here for Cavalry.
Come on, boys.
Opts for the sharp ball there for Camargo. And now they launch it on in, and that goes off the head of Zator. So close.
Come on, hey! Let's go, Nate! Let's go!
Nico! Here's Pasquati. Manages to get past Cisse there, just ping-ponging off everybody. Will he take the shot? He does, and it just looks like it hits the post. Cavalry in a rush, but for Forge, it's Sunday driving. Little shove from behind.
That's an interesting spot, this free kick.
Can Escalante be the hero? Very easy save for Tristan Henry. So hitting the 90-minute mark and then 3 minutes of extra time.
Yes! Touch! Touch that way! That way! That way! That way!
Awua trying to hold on.
Hey! Get the ball out!
1-0, Forge FC over Cavalry FC here in Spruce Meadows.
No. That is brutal. That is not what you expected today.
One game's not going to define us, but you know, 10 may. That shows who you are, you know, because it's, you know, like Aristotle quote, you know, you are what you repeatedly do, therefore excellence is a habit, not an act. We like habits, so we stay true to who we are.
We got these guys, finally. It's about time. It was a tough game. Hopefully they continue to lose because this is the last home game, so hopefully we can come out with the trophy. Win on Wednesday and then let fate take its course. And honestly, my motivation before every game, every practice,
he would get on his knees and watch Messi like this far from the TV every single time.
Every
game.
Lionel Messi video, any game you get, I watched it. Like I had to rewatch videos on YouTube because I ran out of videos to watch. This, I got men's soccer midfielder of the year 2015 with the second most assists in the country. Yeah, see? Thank you. Round of applause. We won the regular season. Yeah, that's me with the ring.
Yeah.
Woo. First national team call-up.
Can I hold it? I've never held it.
And with the 16th pick of the first round of the 2017 MLS Super Draft, NYC FC select from the University of Connecticut, defender Kwame Aua.
Yeah, man. It's cool. I don't lie.
I want to thank my family back home. Next, I want to thank New York City FC for believing in me. I've always been a fan of their team.
I did public speaking in university. I got a solid B-.
And my whole after-school class, like we streamed it. They didn't even know who he was. They barely knew anything about like the next level soccer, but it was just exciting for them to see somebody who was getting dropped in. And she's like, oh my gosh, he's related to you. And I was like, this is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me that's never happened to me.
This is me and David going into a tackle. I have a picture of me and Andrea. Wow, I got 1,000 likes, yo. Pirlo.
I met him when I went to go watch my brother's game at New York, and I thought he'd be scary because he's very like stoic and doesn't like, he's super serious when you see him, but he's so nice.
The most interesting man in the world. That was my debut with New York. The cameraman got the right angle, skin tone blessed, hoop earrings, lotion, everything, no one dry, smiled, everything crispy.
Where's the closest one?
Hello, everyone, and welcome inside York Lions Stadium in York Region, Ontario. A win gives Cavalry FC the spring title and a spot in the CPL Championship in October.
I think the good thing about playing so quickly after a defeat is you play so quickly after a defeat and you get the chance to put things right. And the thing is, for us, after looking at the video and looking at the performance, we weren't too disappointed. We didn't like the result, and obviously against Forge, you know, that's the one you don't want to lose to because it brought them, you know, still kept them in it. But for the long and the big picture, the manner in which we played, for as long as we played, that's where the positives draw in. So for us, this is the chance now, this is redemption, right? What do you think? I look like a Spanish waiter, don't I?
Let's go. There you go, there you go.
Camargo bringing that one down nicely, playing that for Malonga. Ingham comes out of goal.
Ready, ruthless, son. Come on. Go on. Yes, Jose, yes. Vamos.
Camargo looking to turn there, but that'll go to Malonga, and that is in for a Cavalry goal.
Malonga!
That is in for Cavalry to go up first in the 24th minute here. Dominique Malonga. Here comes Pasquati.
There we go.
Yeah! And it works. Cavalry gets another one. This run from Julian Boucher, the final of the trio to touch it.
25 seconds.
The spring season title is taken. Cavalry FC, your first ever winners of the spring season in the Canadian Premier League.
I'm proud. I'm proud of the ownership group for backing up and saying, look, okay, we're going to invest in this idea. I'm proud of the players for coming here and doing it. I'm proud of my family and friends that support us through all this. And we want to make the city proud. I'm proud of, like, once I turn my phone on and see all the watch parties that are happening, that makes me proud. That's just something, wow, we're making a difference here. That's 8 games out of 9 fucking wins. That's a great response. We don't retreat, we reload. Well done, boys. Take the fucking hill.
On three. 1, 2, 3, Cavs!
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
On Canada Day, July the 1st, and the last game of the CPL's spring season. That's a good point. Issy. Oh my word, well, what a wonderful goal. And Pacific has beaten the champions
So it's a battle for third, and it's between these two teams, HFX Wanderers, FC Edmonton.
And I can only see us going up. I can only see us finishing strong. And then we meet in Calgary in the championship, because that's what we want.
Oh, now we'll try to make the run. Diok overlaps him, takes the shot, and that one will trickle in. FC Edmonton will move into third place.
Valor FC, 5th place in the table. York 9 today, sitting on the bottom of the table. Aparicio! And York 9 finishes his spring season on a high.
That's the good thing about having spring and fall season. You still have another chance.
This is Rob Gale and Valor looking for answers. This is going to be 6 consecutive losses in all competitions.
Fucking coming here, fucking gotta fight!
We finished last in the spring season. There's no relegation right now, so it doesn't matter. Is anybody going to remember that? I'll remember it, but who came second in the 1982 Olympics? Nobody cares. I won't stop believing in the players and their ability. I see us winning the championship. Us versus Cavalry in the final. Us giving it to Tommy on his horse's patch.
As a league, we have 3 of our clubs going into the quarterfinal of the Canadian Championship. So that's one of the big moments for the league to drive awareness.
You've got 4 games, CPL against MLS, and then semi-final Toronto, potentially another 2 games CPL MLS. So you have potentially 6. We've been waiting for this, right? It's CPL MLS. That's what it is. This sets the tone for our relationship.
I don't think we should shy away from this, right? I mean, it's there. People are talking about it. We should embrace it and just go for it, right? But the tendency would be typically Canadian would be to be quiet going into it and apologetic about being there. But no, I think we should bust the door down and go right into it.
Cavalry is a tough team. They are leading the table, potential winner for this league. So from a league perspective, it's your best horse.
Then you also have players such as Manny Aparicio, Ryan Telfer, who've experienced the Ontario versus Quebec rivalry firsthand with TFC.
We're the young ones, we're the underdogs, we're fresh, and they're the historic, traditional, old. Hopefully that's how we frame it.
In these last 20 years of Canadian teams being in the MLS, I don't think there's been significant minutes given to Canadians at all. I have a lot of friends that had to give up soccer because we didn't have the opportunity. So it's something that I really hold in my chest, and hopefully I can make them all proud. I'm almost playing for them.
For Canadian soccer players, the highest in Canada of where they could play was Major League Soccer. But even that's a bit deceiving. MLS has a rule where they have foreign spots, and Canadians count as a foreign spot. So if you're an American team, are you going to go for a Canadian, or are you going to go and try and sign a player out of Mexico or out of Spain or out of Italy?
The 2019 Canadian Championship continues tonight.
Hopefully we can be the underdog this year. I'd rather people be doubting us and us having to prove people wrong. I feel like so much more passion and more grit comes out on the field that way.
A small but not insignificant piece of Canadian soccer history is underway for the very first time. The Canadian Premier League and Major League Soccer comes together in the Battle of the North. Aparicio will operate in central midfield, likes to get forward, but as the captain of the team, 23-year-old Aparicio has got to conduct the orchestra, looking to dink it forward. Possibilities here for Murafushi. And out effectively and quickly was Diop. Piet's thinking about having a go here. Did that just strike the top of the crossbar? Urruti with the back heel. Looking for the give and go, and that's going to fall right into the arms of Omo Browne. And a defensive mistake.
Come on, come on!
There is still 90 minutes to go in Montreal, and perhaps another 10 minutes here. That's not bad. Telfer, oh my word, pick that out. Pick that out. Ryan Telfer, one touch, bang. And now they've got something to shout about. We're all square in North York. York 9-1, Montreal Impact 1. Maybe York 9 fancy more here. Telfer again. Telfer all across the face of goal, and we may yet have another twist in this tale. Looking for him again. Oh, they've got it! It's Gatas! And with 3 minutes to go, having assisted on the equaliser, the little Chilean has given Y9 the lead. Gatas the scorer. Diop frustrated, and the CPL team lead the Major League Soccer team by 2 goals to 1. Would you believe it? Final minute of the 90. York 9 maybe on the cusp of a famous victory against Montreal Impact. Gasparotto, Ingham, oh my word, oh no, Nathan Ingham has conceded the penalty. Tidea against Ingham. 2-2. We're in the final minute of stoppage time. Surely there isn't time for yet another plot twist. But Absi's picked it up here. Absi. Oh my word! Oh! Touched off the post! And that was the opportunity. So CPL and MLS all square, but what a thriller, and what a spectacle we may have to look forward to in 2 weeks' time in the deciding leg at Stade Saputo in the shadow of the Big O.